To Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant analysis on the Detroit Pistons beating the Portland Trail Blazers 118 to 115. It's crazy because the Pistons are now 9-8 at home. That means they're above 500, but they're also 18-18, which means they're 500 on the season, and they already won more games than they did last year. But they're showing you that they want more, which is a playoff berth this year. And they had a lot of ground to cover as they got off to a bad start. But they continue to play and continue to grow. And now they're at 500, and nobody would have thought that they would have been there at this point of the season. But the Blazers, on the opposite hands, is a team that's 12-23 and 4-15 away from their home. You look at the fact that the Blazers won the first quarter 28-23, and they won the second quarter 32-28. That you believe that they was going to be able to beat the Pistons, especially because they do have better shooting than the Pistons. But the Pistons stepped up defensively, especially that Malik Beasley still on Anthony Simons to seal the game, so they don't have the ability to tie because they didn't get a shot off. But they won the third quarter 37-30, and they won the fourth quarter 30-25 because the Pistons picked up their defensive pressure and they forced the Portland Trailblazers into mistakes, which is something that really mattered when they had trailed this entire game for the most part. But they ended up getting it done, and this is what you want to see a young team do: stay together and fight together. Even if you are down, don't put your head down. Don't accept defeat when you still have a chance to win, because you still had two more quarters left. And they actually made the best out of it and ended up winning this game by 3. Kamara had 12 points, minus 12, and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 4 turnovers, 1 block, 3 steals, 1 assist. He had 3 rebounds. 1 of them was offensive. 1 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, 5 of 8 from the field. He actually did a good job of scoring the basketball. He turned the ball over a little bit too much in those 36 minutes, but it was just because he didn't really know what to do. And the Pistons seen opportunities, and they got advantages off of it. Denny Avia didn't score like he was scoring in other games, but he still got in double figures, which is still good to see. And he only played 29 minutes. He scored 14 points. He was a plus 8 and plus minus, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. 1 of those offensive. 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 of 13 from the field. And then DeAndre Ayton, he was a guy that stayed in the paint, stayed trying to get those easy opportunities. He did have 18 points and 11 rebounds. 1 of his rebounds was offensive. He had 4 assists, 1 block, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul. He was a minus 10 and plus minus. He took a 3 but didn't make it. And he had no free throws. And he was 9 of 16 from the field. This is what you're going to get from him: tip ins, dunks, push shots, and some jump shots every once in a while. But you mainly just want him in the paint, rebounding at a high level and trying to protect it to the best of his ability. And that's all you can really get out of him, because that's the type of center that he is. And you just got to expect what you can get and know what you're getting when you have a guy like that on your team. But he did play 35 minutes. Anthony Simons played 36 minutes, but he finished with 36 points. He really had the three-point shot going tonight, and he was shooting it a whole lot. Finished with 12 attempts, and he only missed 4 of them. So he was 8 of 12. No free throws was even needed for him to get that 36 points. And he was also 14 of 21 from the field. Outside of the three-point shots, he did take some layups. He did take some jumpers that wasn't threes, and that's how he got his points tonight. He had 9 assists, too. They threw a lot of things at him to try to slow him down and give him different looks, and he just made the right plays sometimes. 2 rebounds for him, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and minus 2 and plus minus. And then Shaden Sharp continues to show that he is a guy that they took a good gamble on, because he's scoring better and he's putting up better numbers this season, and he's taking advantage of the opportunity that they gave him. He has 20 points, plus 1 and plus minus, 3 personal foul, 1 turnover, 1 block, 2 steals, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. 1 of his rebounds was offensive. He was 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 3 of 7 from 3, 8 of 17 from the field. And then Chris Murray had 11 points. He was the only guy that scored in double figures off their bench. plus 3 and plus minus 3 personal fouls, 1 block, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. One of the rebounds was offensive, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 4 of 7 from the field. Donovan Clingan got some easy opportunities at the rim. He just didn't make them, but he did shoot a 3 and he missed it. He also shot a free throw because he got an and 1 opportunity and he missed a free throw 2. Plus 7 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. One of his rebounds was offensive. And then Scoot Henderson had a down game. He had 19 minutes. He still got his 3 assists. He ended up having 4 turnovers. He was a minus 10 and plus minus. He attempted 2 shots, missed it. One of them was a 3, missed that too. And that was really it for him. The rest of the guys did not play. Either they was injured or the coaches made that decision not to let them play. 48 of 90, 53% from the field, 16 of 35, 45% from 3, and 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 60%. They did have 38 rebounds, 32 assists, 6 steals, 4 blocks, 16 turnovers, and 18 personal fouls, and 115 points. And the Detroit Pistons, Tobias Harris ended up having 17. He was a plus 9 and plus minus, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. One of them was offensive. He was 5 of 5 from the free throw line, 2 of 3 from the 3-point line, 5 of 8 from the field. He scored the ball from 3 at a good rate, and he only missed 1 tonight. And then you look at the fact that he still was able to score outside of the 3-point line efficiently too. Tim Hardaway Jr. had 26 points. He was a plus 9 and plus minus. He had 1 personal foul. He was 6 of 9 from 3, 10 of 15 from the field. He had some good, easy looks that he was just able to knock down tonight, and that's what you want to see him do consistently. Hasn't really happened throughout his entire career, but you like the fact that he's taking better shots and doing it in the Florida offense. And then he was also able to knock down some layups. Jalen Duren, he ended up hitting a mid-range jump shot. That was kind of funny to see him do it. It was a shot he had to take unless they would have turned the ball over. It could have been a shot clock violation. But he had 14 points and 12 rebounds, so a double-double for him. 6 of his rebounds was offensive. He had 4 assists, 3 turnovers, plus 2 and plus minus. He was 7 of 11 from the field, just had deep paint catches outside of that jumper that he took, and he was able to finish at a good rate tonight. Cade Cunningham had 32. They didn't really have an answer for him. He was able to get to the rim whenever he wanted to. He did shoot 10 threes and made 4 of them. He was 11 of 23 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, plus 8 and plus minus. He has just became one of the best all-around players in the league. He's going to get the rebounds, going to get the pass, he's going to play solid defense, he's going to score, and he's going to get to the free throw line. There's not much you can do about it because he's just that good at what he does. Malik Beasley, 5 points, minus 15 and plus minus 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, 2 steals, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. One of them was offensive, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He was 1 of 9 from 3, but he's put out there to be a 3-point shooter, so that's why he took that many attempts. They just didn't drop. He also was 1 of 10 from the field because he missed his other shot that wasn't a 3. Simone Fontecchio had 10 points. He was the only person in double figures scoring wise off the bench for the Detroit Pistons, plus minus 13 and plus minus 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 6 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 8 from the field. Paul Reed had played 6 minutes, 0 points for him, plus 12 and plus minus. He was 0-1 from the field. He didn't impact any statistical category because he didn't play a lot of minutes. Ronald Holland, he played 15 minutes. He had some crucial steals that really turned right into buckets. He had 1 block, 2 turnovers, 5 personal fouls, minus 7 and plus minus. He did have 8 points. He had 2 rebounds. 1 was offensive, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0-1 from 3, 3 of 4 from the field. Isaiah Stewart, he played 14 minutes. He was 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 6 rebounds, 5 of them was offensive, 2 blocks, 3 personal fouls, minus 11 and plus minus 2 points. And Marcus Sasser, he had some good assists this game, and he also had a steal and a block. 1 personal foul for him, plus 1 and plus minus. He had 3 rebounds. He was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 0 of 3 from 3, 1 of 6 from the field. And then Wendell Moore Jr. played 3 minutes. He was 0-1 from the field. He had 2 rebounds, one turnover, one personal foul, plus 10 and plus minus 0 points. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. They did shoot 42 of 94, 44% from the field, 15 of 43, 34% from the 3-point line. But the biggest difference was the 22 free throws that they took compared to the 5 as a team that the Blazers took. And it was 19 of 22, 86%. They also rebounded the ball 10 times more offensively. They had 17 to the Portland 7. They had 45 rebounds total. They had 23 assists as a team, 19 steals. 9 steals, not 19. 4 blocks, 14 turnovers, 15 personal fouls, and 118 points. It was a tough game, but the defense was the difference, and the ability to be more physical and the ability to put more effort. And the Blazers, they were just in cruise control, and they were just handling everything so smooth, while the Pistons was just a little bit more aggressive, and they really was a little bit more feisty, especially because they was trailing the majority of this game, even in the fourth quarter. And they just showed that they wanted the game a little bit more than the Blazers, and they just tried a little harder, even defensively. And they got the Portland Trail Blazers out of their comfort zone, even in the last steal that Malik Beasley had. This is what we have to do to win. We're willing to do that. And we had to fight our way back in the game because we feel like we was better. We feel like we can win. The bench didn't really score that well for the Pistons, and the Blazers was able to really take advantage of that. But when the starters and Cade and those guys got back in the game, it was basically over for the Blazers in that second half. And the Blazers lost a game that they probably should have won. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Part of the NBA, it's part of the game, and that's how it goes. And I also see the fact that the Pistons had guys that really took their time a little bit more in the fourth quarter to make the right decision, make the right play. And Cade just had it going against whoever they threw on him. And that's why he scored a lot of points. But the best players usually X each other out. About the others that step up, and the starting lineup for the Pistons really did some damage to the Portland Trail Blazers defense and how they was going out there to play. Just wasn't what the Blazers had to do to win this particular game. It probably would have worked against another team. Just not the Pistons. The Pistons have, a different game plan. They have a different mentality than other teams. They're dogs. They come at you. They fight you. They try to go out there and take it from you, and that's the difference between the Blazers and the Pistons. One is just relaxed, and one is just ready to come at you at any time to prove that they better, and that's why they're 18-18, because they had that dog in them. Comment, like, subscribe, share it, notification bell for more. And also, you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this, but in different varieties. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current players, rookies, and future stars. I also do mock draft coverage and draft coverage in general. If you want to see what I offer, you can also check out my channel. I got over 3,000 videos already turned in. And I also have social media. If you want to follow me or see some other things that are different in basketball, you can follow me on my social media. That will also be on my channel already. And if you continue to support this channel, you can make this channel bigger, you can make this channel more popular. I appreciate the people that have been checking it out and loving the content that I put out, and appreciate it for what it is. Other than that, see you guys later, hopefully with more analysis.